Today I want to talk about a budget lighting system using only one light to create amazing looking videos. For this budget lighting setup, what I have chosen to do is use one LED panel. It is the Best Light 310, and I moved it around and showed you different ways you can use this light to get different looks. So in this first setup, we only have the room lights on. The LED panel isn't on yet, and we can see that it's a bit dark. We can try to color correct this afterwards inside of Premiere or whatever your editing package is, and you can get an okay result, but if you look in the background, we have quite a bit of noise from not enough lighting. Now in the next setup, we're going to be using the LED panel, and we're going to be creating what a lot of people call beauty lighting. And the idea of this lighting style is that you want to fill in as many of the shadows on the face directly from where the camera is. So the way you achieve this is you put the light right next to the camera, aiming directly to your actor. Right away, without any color correction, you can see that the image looks much nicer, and we don't have as much noise as we did in the previous example. So if we want to, we can also color correct this image as well and get a little bit more cinematic look than what we get by the default lighting. So in this next shot, I put the camera directly beside me. A benefit that I got from putting the camera directly to the side of me is that I'm not getting any reflections in my lenses from my glasses. That can be an issue with a lot of people that are trying to create videos and do wear glasses. You might have to move the lights around a lot to get it just right where you're not getting reflections in your lenses. Maybe that's a video that I can do in the future if you guys are interested in how to light yourself with glasses to avoid getting reflections of the lights in your lenses. Comment down below and let me know. Now in this coming shot, I moved the camera behind me and a little bit off to the side. This creates a nice rim light that kind of creates a hard light around the edge of my body and my face. This is even more dramatic than putting the light to the side of us, because we are occluding in shadow a lot of the features that people want to see, and then this could potentially make your actor or your character feel more dangerous or evil, or like they're hiding something. So it's a very powerful lighting style, although it is more stylized and cinematic. Now that we've looked at the different shots moving around our actor, we can actually look at moving the camera higher up or lower down. In this shot, I actually put the camera much higher than my eye line, and it creates a kind of almost like daylight look. It's not quite daylight because we're indoors, but it's lighting from the top down. It's very common for people to look at figures in this way because we have household lights that are coming from the top, and we also have sunlight that's coming from the top, so people feel comfortable with this type of lighting. Now in this next shot, we're moving the light really low, almost all the way down to the floor, and we're facing the light upwards towards our actor. This creates a very dramatic, unnatural look, because it's not very common that you see this lighting setup. There's not very many times where there's light coming from below and hitting a character in the face. The cliche way of doing this is actually putting a flashlight, something like this, underneath your face and creating shadows and making that scary look. But yeah, that's lighting from below coming up. Unnatural, but it can give a really nice uneasy feeling if that's what you're going for cinematically. Now we're going back to the light directly to the side of us, and I want to show you guys a few other things that you can do with one light to get more variety and not as dramatic lighting as what you would have just using that one light. So I'm going to use this 5-in-1 bounce board diffuser set. Okay, so here I am looking at the original shot where I just have the light on the side. Again, very dramatic, contrasty look. I did color correct this shot, and I am color correcting all the shots from here on out exactly using the same settings. The first thing that I am going to do is put the diffuser right in front of the light. So when I put the diffuser in front of the light, what that does is softens the light and spreads it across a larger surface. When that happens, you can see that when the light hits my face, it's not as harsh, and it actually has more spillover to the other side of the face. So it gives you a much nicer, softer look without being as dramatic, and it can be something that's really useful for you to use in your cinematic storytelling. Now what I'm doing is moving one of the reflectors over to my other side, opposite from where the light is. And when I do this, you'll see that it fills in a lot of the shadows on the opposite side. So it actually makes it look like a second light source without having a second light. So we're actually just using that bounce from the original light to create a second light. There are a few options with this. The 5-in-1 kit does come with a white reflector, a silver reflector, a gold reflector, what's called the flag, and basically what that is a black bounce, which really what it does is absorbs light, so you actually end up getting more shadows on that side. It ends up being darker. Or you can use it to directly block light from the light source. So if there's something in your scene that you don't want to get hit by light, you can actually put the flag in between that and the light and block the light spill onto that one object only. So those are some ways that you can work with one light and get a variety of different lighting setups that make your shots look so much better. So are there any other lighting setups that you use with one light that I didn't cover today? If you do have something like that, can you share it down in the comments section? Also, if you have any questions with any of the techniques that I showed today, feel free to comment down below as well and ask me those questions. I hope you guys learned something and you enjoyed watching this video. If you guys did, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me so much and I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video. So I almost forgot, I set up some affiliate links, so if you guys are interested in checking out any of the equipment I talked about today, check out the description below. Bye.